Hi everyone, it's me, Sailor Moon, and it's me, Tuxedo Mask, and today we got some good news, but they could also be bad news. Well, it depends on how you look at it. The good news is that looks like we're done with Jade. Sailor Moon says, "Yeah, looks like we're done with Jade. We don't know where she's at. We don't remember, we can't think where she's at. And of course, we got some lockers and stuff, but we don't know which one we put her in. And it was really cutting into our film time, so it is what it is. We just say that Jade, after all of her, oh, I'm gonna keep up to this. I'm not going to be done with you. Well, it looks like she was done. Now, of course, there were other foes who saw it to the end, like Queen Beryl. Everybody knows how long we fought her for. Or Ruvius. We know how long he was in for the long run. Divatox didn't really stick long enough, she kind of left. And Lucifer was in for the long run. And, well, apparently Jade is just effed off. So it is what it is. Plus, we're going to be earnest and say we didn't even truly know what the Dark Bond was, or what she was after, or what she was doing. I know Tuxedo Mask says it's sad when the foe that you've been fighting for, I guess, a year, that's really only been a year that we've been fighting Jade, you can't seek her. You forget where you put her. And you don't have a lot of time to be looking at all the lockers to get her out. And we get a lot of lockers to look at, So, mine see you have a lot of lockers, and you put dolls on top of dolls, or whatever you want to call them. And then mine see you forget where you put them at. And then you have to then you want to seek them. But there's not enough time to do it. So, you just say, oh well, and you go on and you do something else. Yeah, that's right, Sailor Moon says. Sadly, we're just going to have to wait for the new foe to come along. And there's always going to be new foes coming along, so apparently it's not it's... Now, no one's truly sure who it's going to be next, who we're going to be fighting next. So their guess is as good as mine who we're going to be fighting next or not. So that's what happened. And as Tuxedo Max said, that's right. We got all these lockers in a room. You can't see them, of course. They're behind us, and there's some in the side. And then mine see you're putting things in it, and then you forget where you put something in it. And then you can't think where you put it at because you can't think where it's at. You forget. And then one day you want to get that thing, but you don't know where it's at because you forget where it's at. And then to get it, you're going to be digging through every locker you got, and it's going to be taking time away from something else you got to be doing. So think of it that way. And I know someone's going to say, oh, well, you could have done this earlier. Yeah, true, we could have gone looking for Jade earlier, but it doesn't mean we would have seeked her. That just meant we wouldn't be taking a lot of time away from our film that we already taken away from. So, yeah, that's basically what happened. Jade gave up. She didn't want to fight us anymore. So that's another foe down that we didn't actually beat. Yes, we actually beat Queen Beryl. We actually beat Ruvius. We didn't beat Divatox because she gave up long before that. We actually beat Lucifer. And then Jade just gave up. So right off the front, looks like that's the end of it. Oh, my neck. Now, so where do we go from here? Tuxedo Mask says, who are we going to be fighting next since Jade gave up on fighting us? You know, who's going to be the next foe that we have to fight? You know, and I'm sure folks are going to start picking, saying, oh, well, we don't know who we're going to be fighting next. We thought we'd be fighting Jade all year, and, you know, we thought we would know where she was at. But it looks like that didn't happen. Looks like that, you know, if you can't seek where someone's at, it is what it is. So, yes, it looks like Jade gave up on us. That's exactly what it looks like. You know, that Jade gave up, didn't want to fight us anymore, and that is that. Plus, I think Jade was really getting to the bottom on who she could throw at us and who we could fight or who we did not fight before. But it is what it is. Jade's done fighting with us, so it is what it is, you know. Plus, we're going to be earnest and say we don't really know what the Dark Alliance or the Dark Bond was, or what Jade was after, or what evil thing she was doing, because the truth is we don't know. We didn't know. You know, Jade never said what she was after or what she was doing. So we just got to hold for someone new to come. And sadly, that will happen sooner than later. That's right. You're right about that, Tuxedo Mask. So now Jade's done fighting us now. And she just gave up. What doesn't actually happen that much in Sailor Moon. Hell, that doesn't even happen in the Power Rangers. Let's be earnest with that. You don't remember anyone from the Power Rangers ever giving up, no? So, and that never happened in Sailor Moon either, so it's a first time for those two. It never happened in Sailor Moon, never had a Power Rangers, that someone just gave up, you know. But that's what happened. I mean, Jade just gave up, didn't want to fight us anymore, you know, which is good for us, so there's one last someone out there we have to fight, you know. But it is what it is, you know. You know. Now I know that probably I know at the end we're gonna probably end up seeking Jade, and then she's gonna come on and say, "Well, I'm not done with you, and you put me somewhere, and you don't think where you put me. You forget where you put me. Now you're gonna go on here and say I'm done." Well, it is what it is. All right. I'm Sailor Moon. I'm Tuxedo Mask. We'll see you later.